everyone, this is Yana Smakula for SimonsSTM.com. Welcome back for another Yippee for Yana video. In this episode, I will show you how to do some basic calligraphy to create personalized monogram cards. This is one of the cards that I already finished. You can see a custom monogrammed letter M here, and also some simple stamping to dress the letter up. Here is another letter that I did when I was practicing. I should say that I am definitely no pro when it comes to calligraphy. It really fascinates me, but I don't have any special skills to be able to do calligraphy beautifully. Still, this doesn't mean I cannot try, and I encourage you to join me and also give calligraphy a try. I'm using 2 pens to do my calligraphy today. These are actually designed to be used as accent pens, not as actual calligraphy pens. But I wanted to try and see if I could use these to create some custom monogrammed cards. I really wanted to try and do calligraphy, and I couldn't find any other pens in my stash that could work for this. Okay, let's jump in. I'm first going to use a pencil to sketch out a letter on my paper. I'm going for letter B, and I'm just going to freehand it. If I'm not happy, I can use a pencil eraser and fix the sketch, but I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out. So when you're trying this, try to not overthink it. And often your first design is going to be the best. Now these pens are actually designed by Davenport for Spellbinders. There's a silver and a gold pen. Now these have glitter in them, and they're actually waterproof brush pens. Davenport combined a fine and flexible brush tip with intense waterproof color to make the ultimate pen for creating smooth, detailed finishing touches to your artwork. Like I said, I'm not using the pen as intended today, but rather for calligraphy. This pen is actually available in 8 different colors, including the 2 metallic glitter tones that I'm showing in this video. I also wanted to say that I love the design of these pens. They are very pretty and very unique. They can also make a great prop for card making photography if you're into that. Next, I'm going to use my silver pen and will follow the pencil line to create the letter on my card front. This time, I'm actually going slowly, and I'm trying to follow the pencil line, and also I'm going back over to intensify the ink. Now, I did speed up this part of the video a little bit, but I was using a very light hand and I was going rather slowly to have the best results. So no need to rush here. Take your time and enjoy the process. I also went back and thickened some of the lines or some of the areas of the letter while keeping the other areas pretty thin. The result wasn't exactly perfect. We can tell that this is hand-drawn, but it was the look that I was going for, and it was the look that I was happy with. Where I had the pencil lines show on my paper, I used a pencil eraser and gently erased them. Now, to dress up this letter and turn it into a card, I used one of my longtime favorite stamp sets from Simons Stamp, the Bold Flowers. I picked several and stamped them in various light colors of ink. I used Hollyhock, Twirling Tutu, and Sunshine ink colors for the flowers. To make my stamping easier, I of course had to use my Mini Misty stamping tool and double and even triple stamp some of these images to have nice solid impressions on the paper. To stamp the greenery, I used Laurel Green ink and also a bit of Willow ink. Using coordinating dies, I cut these images out in my die cutting machine, and then I arranged them over the letter to create a beautiful floral cluster. This also helped me to hide any imperfections in my calligraphy, so it's a nice trick to use. And once my floral cluster was arranged the way I liked it, I used foam adhesive and also glue to adhere everything in place. I also added many extra tiny flowers stamped in yellow and pink, scattering them around the cluster to make it look a little bit more fuller and complete. Finally, I stamped a simple sentiment that reads, "You are beautiful," and this one comes from the Kathy Zelski's Tabbed Sentiments 2 stamp set. You can make this kind of card into any occasion card you need. This can be a birthday card, a thank you card, an I'm sorry card, I miss you card, anything you want. I trimmed my background panel to 4 by 5¼ inches, adhered it to A2 white side folding card base, and embellished this card using several sequins from Simon's Girl's Best Friend sequin mix. Here's a look at the finished cards. I hope you guys will give this idea a try. This is actually very simple. It was much easier to do than I had imagined it. If you do make a card inspired by this video, we'd love it if you shared your project online and tagged us on social media. We always love seeing what you guys are making. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet done so. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.